There are different types of radar available and it can be classified in various categories. So here mostly we'll discuss about pulse Doppler radar, then our continuous wave radar, FMCW radar, and bistatic radar, monostatic radar. So first is that bistatic radar and monostatic radar. Actually, in radar, we already told that there is one transmitter and receiver. So depending on the position of the two transmitter and receiver, we can categorize as bistatic and monostatic. So basically, when the transmitter and receiver is separated by a distance that is comparable to the distance of the target, then the system will call it as bistatic radar. And conversely, when the transmitter and receiver are collocated, that means that are near to each other, positioned near to each other, then that system will call it as monostatic radar. There are various types of radar available. So first, pulse radar. What is pulse radar? From the name only, you can see pulse radar means the signal that is transmitted from the pulse radar will be in the form of pulse. We have already discussed about Doppler effect. So that Doppler effect is used in pulse radar when we need to measure the velocity of the target, that is when the target is not stationary. So in that case, that radar is called pulse Doppler radar or MTI radar, moving target indication radar. So in pulse Doppler radar, that Doppler effect is again used to measure the radial velocity of the target. When I am mentioning about radial velocity, it means if the target is moving in the direction perpendicular direction with respect to the transmitted wave direction, then the effect of Doppler effect is zero, because that component of the velocity towards the wave when the target is moving in perpendicular direction, that is suppose v cos 90, as cos 90 is 0, so that time this effect is nullified. So the radial velocity, that is the Doppler effect, will be accounted only when the target is moving in not in perpendicular direction, some other direction with respect to the transmitted wave. Now in pulse Doppler radar there is one phenomena called blind speed. So what is blind speed? Okay, in pulse Doppler radar, in the receiver section, actually what is the purpose of pulse Doppler radar? To detect the target which are only moving, that is non-stationary. Stationary object it will not detect. So in receiver section there is a component, circuitry component, that is called delay line canceller. It can be single line or it can be double delay line canceller. The delay purpose of the delay line canceller is to exclude those stationary object, but the drawback, one drawback is there, that is at the after delay line canceller some other frequencies also get cancelled which are in harmony with the Doppler frequency. That is due to the Doppler effect, whichever frequencies are in harmony with that Doppler frequency, that will also get cancelled. So the if we, from the frequency, if we derive the equivalent velocity of those target which are also getting cancelled, that is those are moving target, but as their velocity is due to some specific value, that equivalent frequency is also getting cancelled, those velocity is called as blind speed. So those target which are having that blind speed, those will not be detected by the radar. So if in case of pulse Doppler radar, that's why mostly we will go for high PRF, that is very high pulse repetition frequency, so that effect of blind speed will be minimized. If we go for low PRF, that effect of blind speed will be predominant. Next is continuous wave radar. So continuous wave radar is used when the transmitted wave is in a continuous wave is in a continuous manner. So this will not be a pulses manner. So the transmitted will be transmitted in a continuous manner. Continuous wave radar is used to only to measure the radial velocity of the target, not range of the target, because there are no other parameter available which can be used to measure the range of the target. And this continuous wave radar, in case of continuous wave radar, frequency we will use is very high, so the time of travel also will be less only. So this range, for measurement of range, we will go for some other type of continuous wave radar like FM CW radar, that is frequency modulated CW radar, where the transmitted signal frequency will not be a constant frequency, that will be a varying frequency from some FL to FU, then again FL to FU. Okay, so we'll send the transmitted frequency in a varying manner. So when that signal will get reflected from the target and come back to the source after suppose a interval TD or T. So after that time interval T, at the source end, the received signal frequency is suppose FR, but the transmitted signal frequency will be something else, because the transmitted wave frequency is continuously varying. So there will be a frequency shift after time T at the end of at the source end. So that frequency shift is proportional to that time delay, that is nothing but proportional to the difference between the distance difference between the target and the source. So this frequency shift is used to measure the range of the target in case of FMCW radar. I have in another video I have explained about this range measurement by this frequency shift. In some FMCW radar where the effect of Doppler effect is negligible, then we can go for some other method to determine the range of the target, like we can measure the phase difference between the source wave and the reflected wave, transmitted wave and the reflected wave. That phase difference can be used to determine the distance of the target. That part also I have explained in that video.